Hello, and greetings to Dana Dennis-Smith, all the trustees of Spark 21, and the guests at the Inspirational Women in Law Awards from the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. It's a great pleasure and an honour for me to receive this award. It's a big disappointment that I'm not able to be with you this evening, but I do have a good excuse. I will be in Birmingham, delivering a lecture at a dual celebration of 200 years of the Birmingham Law Society and 90 years of the Holdsworth Club at the University of Birmingham. I will be talking about 100 years of women in the law. My thoughts will be with you, and my wonderful personal assistant, Ayo Onatade, has kindly agreed to collect the award on my behalf. I'm constantly surprised at the career I have happened to have. It was a surprise to go to Cambridge to read law, a surprise to get a good enough degree to go to Manchester to teach law, a surprise to become the first woman law commissioner, and a surprise to become a judge after having abandoned a career at the bar after a few years. But I do believe, as my motto says, that women are equal to everything if they put their mind to it. This year we've been celebrating the centenary of some women getting the vote and all women getting the right to stand for Parliament. Next year we shall be celebrating an even more centenary for women lawyers, the Sex Disqualification Removal Act 1919, which allowed us to join the legal professions and eventually hope to become judges. The first women qualified as barristers and solicitors in 1922. The first woman Metropolitan Stipendiary Magistrate was appointed in 1945. And she was so tough on the smugglers and pilferers in the London docks that there were protests and even marches against her. But she survived. The first woman recorder was appointed in 1956. The first woman county court judge in 1962, the year before I went to university, and she was promoted to the High Court in 1965. She was, of course, assigned to the family division, although that had not been her area of practice. It took until 1992 for the first woman to be appointed to the Queen's Bench Division, and 1993 for the first woman to be appointed to the Chancery Division. The first woman was appointed to the Court of Appeal in 1989, and to the very highest court, which was then the House of Lords, in 2004. But last year, we doubled the number of women on the Supreme Court from 1 to 2. This year, we added a further woman, bringing the female contingent up to a quarter. We also have roughly a quarter women in both the Court of Appeal and the High Court. The circuit bench is nearing a third, and the district bench is nearing 40%. So it has taken us a long time, but we are now beginning to catch up with the rest of the world. I applaud the work of Spark 21 in celebrating the first 100 years of women in the law. 2019 also coincides with the 10th anniversary of the Supreme Court, so there is much to celebrate. So thank you all very much indeed for this award. I hope you all have a delightful evening.